Proverbs 19:15. Slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. The sloth is a mammal that lives in the trees of South America. They move very slowly and upside down. They are the slowest land mammals, and they travel very sluggishly on the ground, only about 5 feet in a minute. When moving through the trees upside down, they travel at a quicker speed, about 12 feet in a minute. Sloths are very lazy animals and sleep an average of 15 hours a day. To be slothful is to act like a sloth, doing the job very slowly. It is dreading work and resenting the effort that it needs. You realize, though, that laziness actually takes your energy and makes you sleepy. That is what slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep means. Some become even too tired to eat. Proverbs 19:24 says, "A slothful man hideth his hand in his bosom, and will not so much as bring it to his mouth again." The great test comes every morning when it's time to get up. You know, the snooze alarm should never be used. The Bible says in Proverbs 16:14, "As the door turneth upon his hinges, so doth a slothful upon his bed." It's interesting that the latter portion of this proverb deals with the soul. You know, the Bible talks about, "As the soul sinneth, it shall die." So the soul that snoozes shall be hungry. Food for the soul comes through hard work, as we must study the scriptures to grow spiritually. And study is hard work. Solomon in Ecclesiastes 12:12 said this, "And further, by these, my son, be admonished, of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh." Herein lie the great problem among Christians, simply too lazy to study the Bible every day. You know, there's a myriad of false teachers that are quite successful because people are enamored with their personality and have not discernment based on the Bible to detect their gross errors, because they don't read it, they don't study it, and they don't see those things that are wrong. This problem even goes into the music world, that which people listen to. Much of the so-called Christian music of our day is nothing more than rock music with a few spiritual words mingled in. And when confronted with it, these people will defend it to the hilt because it appeals to their flesh. As the proverb says, their soul hungers. Well, what's the remedy for slothfulness? I would say, first of all, quit making excuses. In Proverbs 22, verse 13, it says, "The slothful man saith, There's a lion without, I shall be slain in the streets." Secondly, get out of bed. Proverbs 20:13 says, "Love not sleep, lest thou come to poverty. Open thine eyes, thou shalt be satisfied with bread." And then work as God intended for us. He made Adam and gave him work for fulfillment. In Colossians 3:23 it says, "And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord, and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Christ." And in Ecclesiastes 9:10, "Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest."